Hello guys, so if anyone hasn't seen my community post, I have finally gotten back my Dragon Bakugo X Mermaid listener to where it was before it all got deleted, and right now I am working on it still. I am taking breaks if anyone is worried about my health. I'm still doing great. But anyways, it will have a lot of drama, so yeah, and I'll be in it, so you gotta guess who I am. So anyways, but this is the first Momo, first Momo X, listener. So I haven't read this. I've read the ones that I've done before, but I haven't read this one. So I hope it's cute. Sorry, but anyways, let's get going. Sorry for the long intro. Watch out! Dinky shouted as he came tumbling down the stairs full speed at you, and your eyes widened as you realized there was no way to move as he rolled over himself. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You yelled, holding your arms out to protect yourself, but alas, you were no match for the tumbling ball headed towards you. Now I know what you're thinking. Yin-chan, oh no, Arthur-chan, that's clingy. He's gonna fall on top of us and land a kiss position. I thought that this was Momo, but that's where you're wrong, because as soon as he makes contact with you, you're both starting to plummet the rest of the way down to your dorm. But as soon as you reach the bottom, you see Momo in all her glory, complaining on what to do as she held a fine tray of her tea ready to be served to the class. And as you hit the bottom of the scaling, feeling the tea soak into your clothes before cooling down to a small but noticeable warmth, as you opened your eyes that were once tightly shut, you saw Momo right beneath you, and your face turned a crimson as she looked at you while so close. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Are you guys... what's going on here? Dinky said, at first worried before turning a bit confused and mischievous as he looked at your close proximity with her. You stood up and immediately offered her up, and she accepted your hand while a grateful nod. What was all that commotion? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you two were about to... Dinky jumped at the chance to tease, only for you to cut him off harshly. Finish that sentence, and I'll drown you in the next birch of tea, you said, making him shut up and back away slowly, with his hands in surrendered motion. Well, no use in crying over spilled tea, Momo said, cheerful as ever, while she examined both your clothes that were soaked with tea. You have a point, I guess, you said with a laugh. Well, we should probably get you changed. I'll help you make more later, you said with a smile, and she nodded. As you both stood in the kitchen, cleaned up and making tea for the whole class, you both created ideal conversations that soon turned into small jokes and laughable moments. So, he said, wow, that was a nice comeback. You keep that in your pocket all day? Like the unused Ew! Peachy! Momo squealed out of character. For her normal behavior, it made you smile, knowing she was comfortable enough to relax around you and laugh a bit after her blushing reaction. You both sat in the content silence, pouring tea and slightly glancing back and forth at each other. By the way, I love tea. Yay. Sorry. When you both made eye contact, you blushed simultaneously, and finally Momo got up the courage to ask, Yin, would you perhaps like to, accompany me to the cafe Saturday? She asked, as she put the last cup of tea on the tray. You practically lit up as you grabbed the tray, and you smiled at her. Do you mean like a date? You asked quietly, and she blushed at you while you took the tray. Yes, I do, she said as she grabbed the other. I would love to, Momo, you said, and she smiled right back. Great. I'm glad you agreed, she said, and you both started to hand out the tea. Saturday, that's when you finally got the chance. Oh, finally get your chance. And that made you happier than ever. Surprise! There are 2 Momo stories in one episode that aren't the same kind of thing. There was no part 2 to the Momo one in the beginning because I don't know, and I didn't like how short it was, so I decided to okay, let's do another one in this because why not? So for now on, if the stories are too short, I'm gonna put another one in it. So yeah, but sorry for this kind of like long thing. But the one that I have now does have a warning. It does have a manipulation warning. So if you have been, if you're sensitive to that, please do not listen to this part of the video. I'm so sorry if manipulation has been in your life. I do hope that if you have it now, that you get out of it, like a relationship wise, or if your parents do that, please just don't listen to them. Don't feel sad if they're manipulating you. Just don't. But anyways, here is the second Momo story. Money, the one thing your family struggled with the most, scrapping by for every penny that you could get in your hands. And you weren't proud to say it, but you had gotten yourself into money trouble as well. Nothing that would cost you, well, money that is. But this cost financial freedom for your family to live happy, and they didn't even know it. No, I can't do anything. Oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't let you just manipulate me like this. You don't love me. You just want me close to abuse or obsess over. You're wrong in the head. You yelled at the woman, and she smirked at you. She stood up gracefully as her long black hair flowed amongst the other side of her shoulder, where the hair was longest. Her chest was slightly pushed out from the top of her more elegant silk business skirt, and it would surely distract someone where to notice. Darling, I don't think you understand what happens here in this situation. You are my partner. I love you, and you will love me the same. That was the agreement. If you, break this off, I'm afraid you and your family will lose your much-needed allowance that I provide you, she said, and you could feel your nerves ache. I don't care, you said, and intended to walk out again. Your mother and father hadn't gotten a job yet, she said, and you stopped once again. You could hear her pour some water into an elegant glass cup that always sat on her desk. If you lose my allowance, not only will your family soon run short of money, but they will have a harder time finding business after being out of it for so long, she said, and you could tell she was taking a casual sip of the water before you heard her set the cup on the wide office desk. Your teeth clenched, and you flexed your jaw in irritation, knowing she was right. And you couldn't just do that to your family, not after you've seen them happier than ever, than they ever have been. Besides, she wasn't so bad. She asked for cuddles, and she would give you a kiss here and there. You would go on dates now and then, fulfill her needs, and she even made sure you got around safely. But you hated the lack of space, and knowing that you didn't really love her made it worse. But your family needed it, and so would bear it for them. You relaxed in defeat and took your hands off the glass doorknob. Good, now come here and give me a hug, she said, and you sighed before walking over to her and wrapping your arms around her. She buried her face in your neck and sighed in content. That's right, you belong to me. You, your love, and your soul. Did anyone enjoy these Momo stories? I'm sorry. But the second one was, whew, I did some really good voice acting. I tried going a little bit more, like, I guess, you know. I know you couldn't see my face, but I was like winking, but okay. But I hope you guys liked these. So they were technically around 5 minutes long. So technically you get a I think that was second one was 3 actually. So technically you get like a 7-minute video, which I don't like, but still. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Sorry for the once again, sorry for the short stories. I don't think I will make a part 2 for any of these because at the moment I won't, because I don't have any ideas for these stories. So yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye lovelies, I love you all so much. Mwah.